Circle still spinning, and boom, we're gonna give it a few seconds to just once it hits 15, we'll start.
How have you been?
Oh man, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Back to the old days.
Oh, yay!
Hey everybody, welcome to a brand new episode of With a Side of Chaos. It's Patricio, aka Rocky, and as always, I'm joined by
It's Jess.
And before we bring everyone else in, I just want to take a few moments right now with Jess, because this is where it all started.
Our journey
from the humble beginnings of a makeup chair behind
the stories that were told in that chair, Patricio.
I think, yeah, my mother would smack me for everything that I had said at that point in your chair.
I think I was just more annoyed by the fact that you kept talking, so it was hard to do like the fangs and the blood around your mouth.
Oh man, tell me how you really feel.
It is what it is.
No, and with everything over the past few, like almost 2 years that we've been doing.
Wow, Bam 85 was 2 years ago.
With from recording in Sloppy Taco, which was an amazing experience. We learned a lot that night.
Oh my god.
From your perspective and from your memory, like what was like the top memory from that night, from our first episode?
From that night, I was pretty drunk.
I was nervous as fuck because I was
nervous because of the audio. I was worried about that.
Yeah, and like it was coming in, like we were picking it up on the computer, but it just like wasn't. Afterwards, like I wanted to hang myself. I really was on the verge of self-harming.
But I'm also kind of grateful for that experience because I feel like both of us have learned so much since then about like production.
Oh, definitely.
And making better clips and having Billy on this show helping us so much.
No, definitely. And then
we came from very awkward, humble beginnings.
I remember like one of the worst experiences, I gotta say, was I think I was just coming like just getting out of a cold or fever or some sort of sickness because I had no voice, and we were recording in your apartment, and I'm like I forced myself to go to your place because I'm like, I feel like shit. I don't want to record, but we need to pump an episode out because it's been way too long.
Yeah, we had a rocky start with that too. And our schedules were so crazy. I feel like we didn't really record for almost 3 months.
Yeah, no, we and then like that's when I brought in Mike and Tim and Billy, and then we started doing the shit show table talks, and we were having some good times with that. And then
I think when Billy joined Chaos was when we got way more consistent.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I know with Billy's dedication and just like love of just production itself, like I think like he was the what do you call it? The missing piece of our chaos.
He was definitely like the last link.
Yeah.
Like we needed that piece to the puzzle to complete it.
And from that little chaotic table, it spawned a spinoff show with Mike doing table talk, and he's been doing pretty good with that show, and
that's so exciting for him.
We with chaos still going on, and right now I'm gonna bring in Billy because if it wasn't for Billy, the numbers that we started seeing wouldn't have been there if it wasn't for this dude right here.
Yo, what's going on, guys? How's it
going? Billy, I wanted to give you a quick shout out from a fan. Marcos was so sad to hear the news of you leaving the show because he's like, well, now we're not going to have.
Justin?
God,
say it. Don't
Justin.
Say it.
Fucking Justin.
Yo, man, the way I see it is, I'll come back. I'll come back on the show, and of course, with me, you'll get Justin as well.
I'm excited.
Everybody's just got a lot of stuff going on right now. A lot of different projects, a lot of things in the works.
A lot of moves are being made.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I know you just said a lot of moves are being made, but I heard boobs.
Boobs.
Yes, those two.
I was like, who was making boobies?
We love titties.
But yeah, no, with the when you came along, Billy, and then we started recording more in a professional setting when we started recording at the First Law office. It really helped out the show, and especially with your passion, with your dedication, just like with you, just you in general, you really brought the show to the level that it's at right now. And
I don't think it was all me. I think that was actually a collective, us as a team. Truly,
I feel like we each really brought something once you joined the show that set it to the next level. I mean, you brought your expertise, you brought a lot of ethical kind of input to the show. And it kind of. Go ahead.
I think we all have something that we bring to the show that absolutely catapults us and catapulted the show. To be honest with you, that gave us the flight. Truly, each of us has something a little bit different. I think that one of the biggest things about us is that the dynamic is so different between all of us. Karina, she said boobs. So yeah, I would say one of the biggest differences in it all is the fact that we're all so different from one another. We definitely we all click, obviously, so that's a good thing. But then again, we all come from different places in life that, when we have conversations, it's pretty damn awesome to have conversations with you guys, because if we disagree with something, we can always just go ahead and just jump on it and talk it out.
Yeah.
And even if we're arguing on the show, that makes even for more freaking, fun times.
Well, at the end of the day, we always know we'll be cool with each other.
Absolutely.
We know that we'll get through to each other. No matter how we disagree.
I was actually going through some of the old episodes, and there was an argument that the three of us. I don't think it was like it was between myself, but it just kind of stirred into an argument where, Jess, you and Billy had gone to a concert, and you had gotten upset because you weren't in a photo of some sort.
I was actually
of all the disagreements you had to bring up that one, I'm still mad about that shit.
Exactly. And then when like that was like one of the very, very few times where like I kind of went like lawyer mode on the show, because I'm like, all right, present your evidence, present your argument, let me hear this, let me hear that, hearsay, and your reaction.
Don't ever let me in a courtroom.
your reaction to me basically just saying that no, you were in the wrong, and then you literally just shut down the show.
She threw the bottle. She threw a bottle.
Before she threw the bottle, she did close it up.
You guys.
She closed up the bottle. I remember that. She closed up the bottle. She threw it. They slammed the computer down and ran off.
I was like, wait a minute, this bottle's open. I can't just chuck it at the laptop.
Definitely, I would say that was one of my favorite moments.
Oh my god, it was so funny.
It was at the end of it all, it's something that we can look back at and truly laugh on.
Yeah.
No, definitely.
And that's gonna be
doing D&D.
No, we weren't doing D&D that day, but we were trying to start D&D
around the same period. Yeah,
absolutely. And I was looking at those photos the other day. So just so everybody knows, I'm no longer on Facebook.
Yeah.
That is not a thing. I went ahead and I deleted my account purposely. Too much hate.
Mm-hmm.
Too much. I don't know. I'm just disgusted with the world.
Yeah.
Truly. Like, there's no other way to put it. And it's kind of sad. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, we're supposed to be people who are like, we can embrace chaos.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But the truth is, it's like, you kind of become disgusted by people, their antics, the way they act, the way they treat each other. And especially now, it's like, is this how you've really felt all this time? It's a bunch of sheep's and wolves clothing, or wolves in sheep's clothing.
Yeah, I was telling you earlier, like, I'm just pretty over this whole entire reality. Like, there's just nothing positive or progressive. Like,
yeah, I agree.
Just a bunch of bullshit. And it's insane. Like, the things that are happening are insane.
Yeah.
I miss the clowns.
So yeah, bring back the clowns.
Bring back the killer clowns.
I think people would rather deal with that than everything that's going on right now.
Truly.
Oh, jeez, yeah, no.
I don't think I've ever seen such, like, one thing I will say is the campaign ads that I have seen are absolutely the most disgusting. The presidential campaign ads
they're hilarious.
Are the most disgusting low thing. Like, how are you gonna tell people, like, Joe Biden seems to be losing his faculties? Is this the person you really want running the country? It's like,
are you kidding? Freaking the Trump administration.
I personally don't give a shit at this point, because who do I have to really vote for at this point?
Kanye West.
There was a photo I saw today of Kim Kardashian sitting in the Oval Office and basically saying, like, imagine this could be our next first lady. And we all know it's a publicity stunt. We all know it's a publicity stunt. Just, you know,
I don't think it is a publicity stunt.
I don't know if it is either, because
he hasn't
talked about this in the past.
And believe me, I've researched the fuck out of this. He has not registered. He has to file within the next 20 to 30 days.
I'm pretty sure they're already doing that for him. I'm pretty sure he has people already working on that for him.
He's missed the deadline. He's missed the deadline in I think it was 7 or 9 key ground states. And in regards to even if he was to go in as a write-in candidate, there are certain requirements that other states require for him to be able to enter, even as a write-in candidate. But for the moment, no state has entered anything saying that Kanye West has filed any paperwork with their state. So
once again, he has people for that. This dude has you do realize Kanye West has a compound where people live. Yeah. Like, he's like, it's kind of creepy and it's very Jim Jones-esque, if you ask me.
That is.
If you guys know who Jim Jones is, yeah.
It's
I'm just saying, I'm not trying to drink no Yeezy juice eventually. I'm saying what do we get out of him being a president? Do we get like new Yeezys every month, every time one drops?
I think that would be a stimulus package. We get a new pair of Yeezys as a stimulus package.
Clothing company, like, that's a part of it.
I just want my unemployment check. That's all I want right now.
You and the entire state of Florida.
Exactly.
What was that?
Like, yo, what happened with the money? Everybody in Florida who was unemployed or who is unemployed, people are waiting on back payments.
Oh yeah,
like people, like this was such a shit show. Like, this just proved that this country is not ready for a meltdown. Like,
at the very least,
the fact that people, like, here's one of the things that I will say: the fact that there are people out right now talking about, yeah, no, I don't care. Like, how did they put it? Like, pretty much stating, like, yo, I don't care about anything. And I don't care about anything. There are people talking about, like, civil war. You know what I'm saying? Like, people talking about civil war right now, this day and age. Yeah, no, that'd be fucking stupid. Everything has been race related. Yeah, no. We broke down as a fucking country with a pandemic. A civil war will just put people at odds, and it's so stupid how people are playing into it.
You realize the timing of this was, like, so planned. Like, it could not have been planned out more perfectly.
Well,
to turn the country against itself during a pandemic.
There's always some sort of crisis or some sort of, like, meltdown throughout the world or in the country itself during an election year. And I think this time, it's like, if you ever watch New Girl, when Winston would like try and make a prank, he would just go too far. I feel like this country pulled a Winston this year with like, okay, let's do let's start a little fever and then get everyone sick. Oh no, we fucked it up. The joke went too far. The virus went too far.
I mean, this has never happened before on this fucking scale. This is scary far.
First of all, they knew about this shit back in November when China started exhibiting all these fucking, all the cases being developed. Did that stop the United States? Like the country still could have been running right now.
You could have taken more precautions.
Like having a spaz attack over here.
Oh no! Yeah, I mean, and believe me, I said this in the previous episode where the president was informed back in late January. Yeah, late January, early February, with this information that like, hey, there's a possible pandemic that might be reaching the United States, and then when we had
he could have shut down borders. Like not for nothing, he could have shut down borders at that point. That sounds so fucked up, even for me to be saying. But at that point, for the general health and the general public, you knew that this shit was coming. It was like, fuck it. There could be zombie attacks. Oh, okay. Oh man, thank you, Mandy. We will keep in contact though, I promise. But yeah, no, like honestly, it's just like one of those situations where you're like, yo, like you knew that this shit was coming. Why didn't you do anything about it? This is the issue. It's like, yeah, play around with it. Yeah, I just wanted to see what was really going to happen. So you used people, you used your citizens as guinea pigs.
Mm-hmm.
The cases went up though.
One of the craziest comments I heard throughout this whole pandemic was, this will be gone by Easter. And yeah, there was a point where
apparently Jesus was supposed to come down and cleanse the world, and
he looked out by his window and kept rapping.
He was like, "Nah, bro, y'all good."
You know, it was a crazy comment by the president himself, stating that the country was going to be okay by Easter, and Easter, you know, has come and gone, and we're still seeing numbers that, you know, at an existential rate. You know, I don't want to sound like we're beating a dead horse right now when it comes to the coronavirus, and it's just sad that we live in a country where it wasn't taken serious by our leaders, and yet this leader still has such a huge fucking following.
But are we surprised that they took economy over public health at all? Like,
give me 1 second, guys.
Because I'm certainly not surprised by that.
Say that one more time.
Our leaders, our governors, and our president have taken economy over public health. Like, they've prioritized economy over public health, which is insane to me.
No, and yeah, I know with I was always against like the reopening of the state when we started going through the first phase. I understand, you know, people need to get back to work, but like right there, are you willing to put your life at risk to make that dollar?
Right. I mean, that's millions of lives versus not even millions of dollars.
Sorry, guys, I just got a package.
Ooh, is it food?
Ooh.
No, got sent it. I signed for it.
Oh man. But just to recap and just to kind of like lighten the mood, Jess, from all the people that we've had on this on the show, like who was like one person that stood out to you the most?
Stood out to me the most. Come back to me.
Okay, Billy. I kind of have a feeling where Billy's going to go with his answer, but I want to hear it from Billy.
You already know where to go. I hope he's watching right now. In fact, I hope he's watching right now. The two people that I've truly appreciated throughout this time, and I have to say two people. One person because it was just a more of the vibe, the true like direct, like being like truly cool with them. which was obviously Josh from what you call it, Josh
Bauer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Definitely, yeah, Josh Bowers, amazing. Of course, he was there. He was also there when Justin was created and born. Come on.
I think so.
You can't like tell him. Yeah, he was there when Justin was created and born. And then on top of that is James Yan. Without any problems, like James Yan was that dude. Like me and him, I know that James Yan is one of those people I could sit down and talk to for hours, and it'll always be something that's continuous. Oh, guys.
Ooh.
Just got a new sweater.
What does that say? Run the jewels. That's dope.
Run the jewels.
Nice.
It's partnered with Marvel.
Yeah.
So, Jess, have you had time to recap or remember like one of your favorite guests?
You know who actually came to mind when you mentioned that? Oh, I have to remember her name.
Nicole?
Mm-mm.
Oh,
yeah,
Funny
I know.
Brown
I have
Girl?
to remember her name. You know who I'm talking about, though.
Was it Funny Brown Girl?
No.
Annie from the dispensary?
No, but she was dope. She was actually really cool. I did
Alice?
really like that episode.
What is that girl, Allison? The girl who Pat helped out for the conventions.
Cosplay?
No, it was one of Charlie's girls.
Yeah. When we recorded at Charlie's apartment.
Yeah.
3 Orgasms Gets You Anal. I still talk about that episode till this day to people in general. You know, and you know, my boss being on that episode,
yeah,
it was really cool. And it was something that like helped the relationship that her and I have, and to the point where, you know, me working with her, it was literally that episode that got me on her radar and wanted basically just, you know, Patricia, I want you to work for me kind of thing. And I'm so thankful for that episode because that episode changed my life.
I feel like it was better for you than it was for me.
That's what she said.
That's exactly what she said.
Oh man,
Angel was really cool.
That's what she said.
Yeah,
Angel was really fun to have on the show too.
Angel was awesome, and of course, I got to give a shout out to my favorite dude of all time, Don.
Aw.
Recording with Don was always a pleasure.
Don was amazing, actually. Because the beauty in it all is that.
Thank you. You took the words right out of my mouth. But Billy, Jess, any other memories you want to recap before I bring in Alex, or anything else that, you know?
Well, actually, speaking of Alex, a good episode and a great one that I had fun on was actually at the Sports Town, which is where we met Alex.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
It was a fun night.
That was a fun one, yeah, for sure. We met the owner of Sports Town. I forget his name. I'm so sorry.
Lee.
Shit. Lee. Yeah, Lee. The dude was cool as shit, you know.
He was really down to earth. Yeah.
You know? Yeah. You know, definitely have to enjoy those type of people, you know, being around. For sure. That's something that you can't escape.
We met a lot of characters on this show too.
Oh God, yeah, we sure have.
Yeah,
ones that did not make it to air.
Yeah, I was actually looking. Where is it? I have the chip, the flash drive that has.
Do we have bloopers saved from past episodes that we can release as an episode?
I think, yeah, I would basically just have to like sit down and just go over all of
That's
them.
a lot
Just
of
like
clipping and editing.
Well, but it would be a good episode.
You know, it was a really fun ass thing though. I had a ball doing it because I don't know. I guess I know it seems pretty fucked up, but I think I just wanted to see how people would react to it, which was when Justin met up with the Kitchen Killers.
Oh my
god. Pat, do you remember that?
Yeah, no, that was fun times right there. Fun times.
They seemed
He's probably going to be my most favorite guest.
Who?
Justin.
Come on.
Fucking Justin. But
he was just a clown all along.
Unapologetic.
So
exactly.
here's what's gonna happen. Because Alex and the third mic we're going to be recording in the conference room, and I think they're about to finish it up right there. But I still want to continue this live stream for the moment, and then as we make the transition into the new chapter of Chaos, I do want to bring I don't want to say the replacement, but the person who's basically filling in the big ass shoes that Jess and Billy are leaving behind in With the Side of Chaos, and I'm bringing in Alex right now. Can you hear us?
Yo, who's the third mic? That's what I want to know.
I didn't know you put me in.
Hold on, we're having echoes. Give me 1 second.
Yo, Alex has. I have to say this. Alex has very much so April O'Neil vibes right now.
Yeah, for sure.
Guys, know that?
No, that is a great thing. That is a great compliment right there.
Is this what I think it is? That is what I thought. Oh hell yeah, I do.
You know what? Now that you say that, it's stuck in my head.
Right.
We'll be able to get that image out.
Nice. I'm into it.
But yeah, the third mic that will be revealed once we go to break and we start with the new intro to the show, the new logo and everything. You'll see the video come up and the introduction with of the third mic to Chaos.
Are you muted?
He's there.
I won't be able to see it.
And you'll just have to tune in, guys. That's just like me, an asshole.
I'm sorry, I won't be able to see it though.
Womp womp.
Considering, I'll figure it out. I'm still just on her Facebook.
Investigatability over here.
He's gonna figure it out. He doesn't know the third mic.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah.
Just tell me who the third mic is before I go down to your law office and kick the door in.
Oh, that would be so good. A way to break the fourth wall.
Exactly.
It's funny because like the camera is angled, but April O'Neil is covering the third mic right now. And I swear to you, our fucking third mic looks like fucking Shredder because he's wearing his fucking mask.
Oh no. Like I'm far away.
But yeah, Billy, Jess, I stand back right now, and if you got, however you guys want to pass this torch, or just make the transition, or the blessing, or look at yeah.
What'd you?
Have at it. The floor is yours, guys.
Yo, Alex, do your thing. That's all I could say. Do your thing. Enjoy yourself. Have fun.
Really, I missed that first part.
Allow yourself to get crazy. I said, just do your thing.
Oh.
Yeah, just do your thing. Enjoy yourself. Make fun of Pat.
I usually do.
When those moments are open. There you go. See? So you already know. You're already falling in line with it. When there's opportunity to make fun of Pat, you take that opportunity.
There's a lot of them.
Oh, you also have to. I would say you always have to throw in like a dick joke because he babbles a lot every now and then. He'll stumble over words.
That's his trigger. If you start going off about something, it'll tell him to like wrap it up.
Noted.
You'll learn a lot of his little ticks if you haven't already.
No, she's seen a different side of me in regards to the professional level. because we really didn't even know each other that much as a how we call it
friendship level
because like we met through Lee and then through
yeah, we were like
Kelly.
acquaintances.
Exactly. So with that said, we built more of a professional relationship between her and I over the past few months since she's been working here, and honestly, God, she's been a blessing here at the firm. And not to toot your horn, not to boot your ego, but believe me,
But you can.
we are so happy here at this law office because you are kicking fucking ass.
Yay! I like it here.
I'm so excited for you guys. I can't wait to see where you guys take it.
Yeah, we've got some new changes. We've got some new features, some new segments that are going to be premiering tonight. And
oh, I'm excited.
yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited and nervous about that segment.
You know which one? No, you know which one I'm excited about.
I know. Yeah, I know you're excited about that one. But with that being said, Billy, thank you so much for putting up with me past year and a half, almost 2 years, and just being there and giving it your all. And I know there were times that was difficult. I know there were times where we questioned the guests that we had in our fucking office. And just thank you for just being there.
Let me just say this. There were quite a couple of guests I wanted to strangle.
I know.
Legit. But I had to keep it.
I literally wanted to throw a couple of them in a trunk.
Like I had to keep myself composed, and I was just like, okay, yeah, there was a third mic back there.
You saw him?
Took some time. They finally noticed.
But no, like, yeah, I would say anyone that Pat brings on, just take with a grain of salt and a shot, because
or two.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's usually how I feel about anyone I get introduced to through him.
So.
Why is that a common theme, Patricio?
I mean, it's
bring the chaos. I literally bring the chaos.
Nothing too crazy. I just feel the need to background check them, but like whatever.
Yeah. I think we'll start doing background checks on our guests before we bring them on. So next week's guest, we will have to do a background check.
Wouldn't hurt.
Yeah.
It'll be squeaky clean. Just,
we'll see.
Some shit covered up with dirt.
No, but with all that being said, thank you so much, and I wish you guys the best. Anything that I can do to help out or anything that you guys need on my part, I'm more than willing and more than ready to just be there for you guys.
Yeah,
absolutely.
I know PB and J is gonna be fucking amazing.
It's just comedy. That's all that is.
It's awesome.
Mm-hmm.
And just that's all.
Guys,
that's all I gotta say.
You guys, seriously, good luck. That's what I'll say. You guys are gonna continuously do good. I can't wait to be back on the show once you guys have like your shit all established all together.
Yeah, I'm excited.
The truth is, I want to see what's gonna happen. Truthfully, like I'm actually excited for you guys. That's me being like genuine about it. I think that I just want to see you guys progress. I know Pat wants to see this at a different level. Pat, I could see, taking this show and actually turning it into something that's actually a lot more than just a podcast, where you guys are like having your YouTube. You guys are gonna have your YouTube TV. You guys are gonna put out like videos there. You guys are gonna have like the wacky cartoons on there. Just take it to that point. That's the way I really see.
I like that. That is a good direction.
So,
Jess, anything you want to put in?
I'm just really excited to see where you guys go. I'm so curious to see what direction you're going to take things in, because the show's going to take on a whole new energy with the new mics on. And I'm so excited to just see where you guys go with it, who you bring on the show, what segments you're going to be bringing on the show. So I'm wishing you nothing but the best, and I can't wait to come back to the show.
And for you guys. Like once you guys are set up, let's do a crossover. Let's have some fun and just let's do the thing. But this is where I'm gonna get a little.
If you're not laughing, you're not living.
You're not
Live every day to the fullest. And always do it.
With a side of chaos. I love you guys, and I'll see you. I'll see you on the other
Love you
side.
too, bro. Seriously.
Bye, guys. Thank you so much for the advice. I
Have fun tonight, for sure. And Alex, don't let those hoes talk over you. I swear to God.
them hoes, yeah.
The new episode of Chaos, we're about to go live at 7:00, and yeah, just be ready. The feed will be up in just a few moments, guys.
You guys have a good one. Peace.
Bye, guys. Have fun.